guys, so we're back to vlogging. Today we're gonna make, today is our girlies sleepover night, and we have ramen to start off our night with. And you can see she's washing the dishes because she's a nice person. And this is Shin. We all love Shin. So there goes our first noodle, number 1. Oopsie. And then we have our second noodle. Hold up. Third. We have one more actually. Laughing. I bought this from my home, so I'm excited about eating it here. And I don't know if they've ever had it. I think they have, but they haven't had this version. So I'm excited to see the reaction as well. Thank you.
Like big boys, itty bitty boys, Mississippi boys, and the city boys.
Look at that. Hi, so today it's International Students Night. Wait, International Day. And we all wear our traditional clothes. And this is Ananya Dalma. She's half Indian, half Tibetan.
Signing up. So I was like, well, I better plug myself in because we need some acts. And then all of
What
a
about
sudden
yourself?
we started getting acts.
It's
like,
in my vlog.
Oh, well, I'm still going to do it, Michael. Song. So, from your window pane. Life-changing for the families, too. So, thank you.
Said it's gonna be.
And that's the end. You'll be in my vlog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
I try.
Actually, what is your role?
What country are you representing? Tibet. What country are you representing?
Oh,
Bhutan. What about you? Tibet. Let's go. Okay, so now the program has ended and we're gonna go back. Exciting! Work. Now we're done changing, so we're gonna go study. I'm gonna go study at least. She's gonna go work at the library. You know, the grind is on even though it's the weekend. Yay! The international night today was really fun. Yes. We wished we also performed, but you know, we're so lazy.
And busy.
And busy, but it was so good and we really enjoyed it. But next year we have decided to dominate the show. I hope. But yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna be going to New York, and we're very excited about that. And currently we're near a cafe trying to plan our trip to New York. And I have a sandwich here. Ananya has her pizza, which doesn't look good.
It is okay.
Yeah. I think one of the places that we want to visit, that probably is number one for Ananya at least, is Jackson Heights. I don't know what that is, but she said it's a place for South Asian stores and everything. So I'm very excited, you know, back to my home or whatever. And I also want to go to see Statue of Liberty. What else? We can take the cable car as well. And oh yeah, Museum MoMA. Yeah. And I think one place that I definitely want to go is the Empire State Building, or at least see it, you know, from the far. Is this zucchini? Yeah. Guys, it's not it. We should keep them. First. Yeah. So we're getting ready to travel. We're trying to find our documents. This is like what? Oh, wow. Parega na eh. Dito parega hindi ah. It's in my house. I don't even know how it looks like. Better. Unless it's not needed, since we're not entering right? Yeah. But I'll say take the 3-bit one. It still works for yours. And if you're still melting, then just always bring to the dead code. This is August. It's always good. This one is also like January. This one's July. This one doesn't have signature. I should this one. Don't answer this one, check the exam papers, like, we're gonna do it. I'm sure it has something to do with that. So it's 3:30 a.m. and since our flight is at 5 a.m. we have to be awake, and it's so hard being awake at 3 a.m. So that's why we decided not to sleep at all. Yeah, you know, as students it's really hard to be on track of time. She's also very tired, as you can see.
So tired.
I'm so excited about New York, but at the same time, bro. Who broke you, beta? Why you look so sad?
5 a.m. flights broke me.
Not feeling it?
Just want to sleep.
We're just currently waiting for our the person that's gonna drive us to the airport. The airport is like 10-15 minutes away from where we live, and then we're gonna be on about with our journey. We're finally at the airport. 8 guys and awesome. Yay! First flight. This is not even my power anymore. We still have so much time left. That's why we're just gonna wait, sleep maybe, but we're still at the airport. We're at currently actually we're gonna almost board our flight. Very exciting. So since we're going to New York, there's a lot of people in the flight. That's why it's taking so long to, you know, check in and everything. Not check in, boarding. And since we're still students, we're the last group to board. That's why we have a long time to wait. And it's not fun. Look at her rotting in the brain. Yay, we're excited. Finally, New York.
Yes, after a 5 hours because we reached early.
Yay! New York. On our way to our hotel. We came over to a Korean barbecue place in New York. It's called Miss Korea. Rate the food.
7.5.
Done. For the tteokbokki, 7. Mine was bulgogi. No, what was it? Mine was bibimbap. It wasn't it. They didn't have enough salt. I'm so sad. 5.5. Right now we're at Koreatown. We're on our way to our hotel because we're done eating. We're gonna go back to our hotel right now, and you know, New York, even though it's around 10 p.m.-ish,
Yeah.
there's still so much traffic, so many people, and it's on a Monday too, so you know.
Hello.
Hi.
Yay, we're at a conference. It's nice.
Much more smoother than in any other implementations.
So the distributions that we can
servers within a rack. Doesn't run a lot of power at it. That's the whole genesis of agentic AI.
जब तक मैं अच्छी लग रही हूँ.
Networking everywhere. Let's It's after lunch and we're gonna have another session over here. It's very tiring, but it's very fun as well. So
to try to deploy machine learning and AI broadly on the next greatest generative.
To Slack as well.
oh, many more brains.
Modeling side, you know, this is.
How's the food?
Snacks are good.
The food was not it, but the snacks are good. That was the end of our day 1
Yeah, it was very exciting. A lot of information.
and networking. We're definitely glad to be here. Stay tuned for day 2. What were your highlights for today?
Um,
Too much AI?
too much AI, but also like how generative AI is so much prevalent right now than I imagined it to be.
I'm glad I'm interested in the landscape actually. Second day in New York, and we're gonna go to Times Square again. This time we're just gonna go and see what's there. Shopping time. Shopping time. So we're here shopping because, you know, why not? Coffee check. We're in Times Square. It will be my first time. I'm very excited. Times Square. Give me a picture. Times Square.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 rules to our show. 1. See it, you like it, you clap. Rule number 2. See it, don't like it. Hey! I'm about to try. You still clap. Hey, you guys heard. What time is it? Showtime! Now, you guys are ready to see? What time is it? Showtime! Everybody clap! Everybody clap! Here we go! What time is it? Write the line out! Let's go!
My first New York subway experience. I'm scared. The subway has so many layers. They're like, I think we're deep under the ground because we took so many stairs down and it's crazy. There's still like so many people here. We're taking the 7. We're going to a restaurant and we're very excited for that. But this will be my first time taking the New York subway and I'm very excited. But at the same time I'm also very scared because my friend told me that it's definitely gonna be an experience. We're in a Bhutanese restaurant. I'm very excited to try their food. And I think, is it your first time trying some Bhutanese food that you never tried?
Except Emma, that said, I haven't had anything. And Momo.
And Momo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had everything because, you know. Day 2 of the conference. We just woke up a bit late. I already pushed it because the time difference really knocked both of us out. But we're just late to the conference by a bit. Hopefully other people are late as well.
Of course. So first of all, I would like to start that.
It is actually interesting.
Nice tour.
Make sure that you can focus back unnecessary.
Legacy systems, technological debt, and scale.
I don't think it is having any question.
That's a wrap for our conference. Yay, we're excited to head home now, I guess. Oh, nice.
That's the Empire State Building behind us.
Empire State.
Smells like curry.
Yeah.
Don't do it on your phone.
For the downtown.
यहाँ पे इंडियन ग्रोसरी मार्केट भी होता होगा.
What did you order?
I ordered onion chili masala dosa.
Wow. Do you wanna be in my vlog?
I also ordered dosa.
The South Indian food was really good.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Tenzin's YouTube channel.
With barely any subscribers, but it's okay.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get
To be
there.
famous.
Yay. We're on a rooftop right now. It's such a good view. As you can see behind me, it's New York City. Oh my god. ये लोग मेकअप कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. We're finally going back to our campus, done with our New York tour. We're so tired. We're finally leaving for our campus. Thanks so much, New York. We're done with New York. This New York trip was phenomenal because it was my first time in NYC and I got to see a lot of things, a lot of, you know, places that are really famous around the world, and it's one of the biggest and busiest cities. So that's why I'm really glad I was able to come. There's the line again. Hi guys, so currently I'm at Seattle Airport. I'm almost there to my college. I'll be almost there, and I'm very excited to be back home and sleep properly because the time difference has really knocked me out. You know, 3 hours, even though it's not a lot, it's still a lot when you have to wake up so early to attend, you know, something that's very important. So very excited to go back home, sleep, but at the same time I have classes tomorrow from 8 a.m. so it's also not fun. I'll be reaching home at around 12 or 1 a.m. and then I'll have my classes at 8 a.m. so may not be a popular opinion, but I think Seattle Airport is one of the prettiest airports in the US because it has so much more restaurants, so much more space, lesser people actually, and they have places to sleep as well. So I think Seattle Airport is one of the best airports from all the airports I've been to in the US, especially the ones that I saw earlier. Like for example, JFK, I was expecting a lot, but it wasn't it. Probably because it was domestic flight. But I still love Seattle so much, even though it has its domestic terminal and international terminal. But yeah, in general, I'm very excited to be back home again. I think my favorite airport in the whole world that I've been to is probably Singapore Airport. I really like Changi Airport. It's really nice. You know, there's so many Asians over there. And it's so much cleaner and there's so much spaces to sleep as well, and you're always like excited to go eat something. It's a bit expensive, but still it's worth whatever it has. The interior designs are also really nice. If you've been to Changi Airport, let me know what your most favorite moments were. The last flight today for today. Finally, we're gonna be home soon.